Hello and welcome to Bladed Articles. Today for you guys I have got a Crkt, and this is a Crkt Symmetry, as you can see. And just a brief overview of the box. Comes in the classic semi-visible topo green box from Crkt, along with the Heine Hayes sticker. So inside this little treasure tray we have got the knife in the baggie. Everybody loves a knife. And a Heine Hayes sticker. I'm presuming that is whilst stocks last that they are chucking those bad boys in. And then tightly packed in here we get the Crkt Pamphlet, Columbia River Knife and Tool, and follow them on Instagram. I do indeed. So classic first 2 pages, confidence in hand, innovation and integrity, all of that stuff. And then you get to the good part, which is their visual drawings, and I love it. So this time in this knife box we have got how to win over an uncontacted Amazonian tribe. So to me, I'm going to go and select number 3, and the reason why I selected that is because that machete is called Chance in Hell. Now anything with that name I feel is going to be a good knife. So onto the do's and don'ts over here, and lifetime warranty. Feel free to pause that and have a little look at those. And I will just get this other stuff out of the way, and we will take the baggie off of the knife and move that crap out of the way. So here we have it. This is the Crkt Symmetry, and as you can see straight off the bat, it is a front flipper, and it has some inlays in the scales itself. It also comes with a lanyard hole and a nice pocket clip on there. It isn't quite deep carry. You are going to have that little lanyard hole poking out at the least, but I carry mine in a pocket organizer, so it fits in there quite well. I'm quite happy with that. So on to the first point, and the first point I want to make is that this cost me not as much as it is for sale on Heine Hayes. So on Heine Hayes is for sale for $51.95, and I purchased this from Carl Pearson, so thank you very much for that, bud. Really appreciate the deal you gave me on this one. I also got another one from him as well, hence why there was a slightly lower price for this one and the other one. So on to the second point, which is the colour and scales. And you are looking at, I do believe this is stainless steel scales on here with a, they call it a I'm going to say GRN. Yeah, that was it, GRN. So glass reinforced nylon. However, I think it's the same as fiberglass reinforced nylon, so FRN. I'm pretty sure. So if I am totally wrong, please let me know down in the comments below. And you get the inlay on both sides. As you can see, they are held in by 1, 2, 3 screws on either side. There is another one under that pocket clip. There is the top of the head there, you can just about see. So onto the carry style. As you saw at the beginning, it has a pocket clip, and that is tip up right-handed at the minute, like so. And you can bosh that over to the other side. That is no problemo at all. Just obviously remove these 2 screws, remove those 2 screws, swap them over, and you've got yourself a pocket clip on that side. So onto the blade itself. So this is it comes in a satin finish, as you can see, and this is 8 CR13 MOV. It doesn't say it on the blade, unfortunately, but and I'm a bit what's the word, it's just for the price point of 50 quid, 52 quid. I would have liked to have seen maybe something a little bit more than that particular steel. However, it's, it does the job. It's sort of middle of the road for me. I've still got to keep sharpening it, and doesn't hold its edge too well, but enough for me to still use it at my job. So yeah, it's been through cardboard, lots of packaging. What else have we had? Had a little bit of paracord this week, bit of rope, carpet. Yes, we've had some carpet. Made some very nice looking boxes out of with some carpet on the all around it. So it's done that. So it's had a fair bit this week, to be honest. And I know it's not great at the end of the week, and I do need to sharpen it, but I didn't sharpen it when I got it from Carl, when I should have done. So it has had probably quite a lot more going on that blade than just me and my week on there. So please do bear that in mind as well. So onto the centering, and that is, when we get a good view, pretty much spot on. That might be a hair to the left for my eagle eyes. However, it's nothing that's really going to worry me too much, so not too bothered. That was another note actually. This detent at the top, for some reason, doesn't quite. It's not quite that strong, if I'm honest with you. So sometimes when I open it, I'm probably not going to do it now because it's on video. I have to do it two-handed just to show you. But when you push pressure on this too much to flip the blade open, there we go. That's what it ends up looking like. So it has actually gone into the detent and popped back out again. So that's just something as well just to note. I mean, that might be easily sorted by just flexing those detents in a bit more. So take the knife apart, flexing them in, possibly creating a stronger detent on there, which I will give it a go. And yeah, I reckon that might sort that issue. But on the closed position, that is not coming out no matter what you do. This one is not coming out of that closed detent position, so it's not opened up in my pocket. However, do bear it in mind that your one may have a slightly weak detent on there. On to the next point, which is the length. And Viva get a tape measure. There we go. So you are looking at, for the cutting edge wise, you're looking at 6.7, I'd say. 6.7 on the cutting edge. And then overall length, I'd go just under 17. Or just on 17 actually. I'll go for 17 centimeters overall length. And then on the closed position, we are looking at just over 10.5, so 10.6 on the closed position. So onto the screw size. That is I think this one. Yes. So nice and snug, as you can see. And again there, and on that one, and on the back too, even on the pocket clip too. Can't do that one, however, by process of elimination, I would say that is the same as well. So every single screw on there, you are looking at a T6, which is fan-dabby-dozy, because you only need the one to take your knife apart if you fancy cleaning it, or if you're just interested in how it works. So, also, just a side note as well. Where is it? Just going to grab a torch, just to see if I can show you. But the stop and the stops on both the closed position and the open position, the pin actually goes through. Let's see if we can show you. There we go. There's the pin there. It actually goes through the blade because it's got a little cutout. I don't know if you can just about see it. That's the stop for the closed position, up where my finger is now, just in there. And then see if we can get the other side. You can just about see it in there. There's like a nice little groove that's taken out of the, well, it's not a groove, it's a cutout of the blade to allow that pivot to go all the way through and all the way round, and it just stops because obviously it can't go any further on the blade. I thought that was a really nice, well designed stop pin system, I guess you could call it. I like it. So on to the logos. You've probably already seen you get the Crkt there on the blade on the show side, and then on the back side you get the Symmetry. And obviously this was designed by Richard Rogers, hence why Rogers design is on there. Now I'm not quite sure what the 7190 is. If anybody does know, please let me know in the comments, because I don't know if it's a serial number, or I think actually, no, now I'm thinking about it, I think it's the model number of this Symmetry. Actually, I'm pretty sure I saw that on Heine's website. So on to the hair pop finally. I don't think this is going to pop some hairs because it's had a life before I got it, and I didn't sharpen it stupidly before I started using it this week. So we'll see what we got, if we can actually pop any. Oh no, there we go. So it is just about hanging on, I think, because that was quite a bit of pressure I was putting on there. But nonetheless, shaving sharp after its life with Carl and its life with me so far. So I will be going ahead and sharpening that, but just to show you that 8CR13 MOV isn't that bad of a steel, but I would have liked to have seen a little bit better. Anyway, I will just grab some knives just for a size comparison. And front flipper, side flipper, that is the Civivi Elementum. As you can see, it's rather close to that size. And then we've got a Benchmade Proper, again another one very close to that size and lengthwise on the blade as well. And then for all you guys who have big blades, we have got the 609, just to show you how it compares against a big blade. So there we have it. Overall, I am pleasantly surprised with this. It's nice to have a little front flipper. However, that detent system I do need to sort out, and for the price, I think it's going on the skin of its teeth, if I'm honest. I'd like a bit more of a better steel on there, and then I'd be absolutely chuffed with it. But overall, I mean, it's, yeah, if you like the design, if you like a front flipper and it's up your street, you know, I say go for it. You know, it's you won't be disappointed. If you can deal with that detent system as well, then yeah, it's pretty cool. So I don't know if I mentioned, but it is a double detent system in there. Do apologise, there's one on this side and one on that side. Just about see them there. So yeah, overall I'm quite chuffed with that. So thank you very much, Carl, and you will see the next knife that I bought from Carl next week. So stay tuned for that, and thank you very much for watching. Stay safe.